If you're looking to learn more about Bitcoin and if you heard what it is, but you're not quite sure what it is, stick around. I'm going to explain to you what Bitcoin is. Hello here, Josh of We Talk Crypto. If you're looking to get generally more tips on cryptocurrencies, learn more about the space and investing in certain projects, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button right now to start. Alright, let's get right into it. So, for you guys, Bitcoin has been blowing up in the news everywhere. Everyone's talking about it, and what the heck is it? So, Bitcoin is basically a technology that has a system of payments. It's a payment structure system. So the big thing that's different between this payment system, which is Bitcoin, and another payment system, which may be a bank, maybe PayPal, is that Bitcoin is decentralized. All that word means is that there's no central authority controlling the transactions of money from one person to another. So I can send you $100 if you're in another country across the world, and there's no central intermediary to process transaction fees or even deny transactions or control transactions if I'm sending that to you. So if I wanted to send you some money, chances are if you're in a very far part of the world, there will be heavy transaction fees, and there might even be a real possibility that my money never gets sent to you, or it takes forever to get sent to you. This is the problem Bitcoin is trying to address. The technology produces a scarce amount of Bitcoin. This economy is based on scarcity. So there are 21 million Bitcoin in circulation right now at the time of this recording. And guess what, guys? There will always be 21 million in circulation. This is why you've seen these crazy price hikes. You've seen the price at 5,000, we've seen it at 10,000, we've seen it at 15,000, we've seen it at 20,000. Who knows where it can go next? And this is a type of currency that people can invest in. So that's maybe why you've been hearing a lot about it. So the big thing with this is, well, how does the technology allow that to happen? How does Bitcoin allow basically digital internet money to be transferred from me to you, to your friend, to your grandmother? How does that happen? So this technology basically works on the back of an architecture called the blockchain. The blockchain is a system. It's a protocol. Now, don't worry if you don't know what that word means, or if you're not familiar with architect structures and digital. Don't worry about that, guys. These are just big words I'm throwing out to help me explain. But I'm going to go further and dive further into them in a little bit. But basically, these are structures, and the way it's set up is, think of like a web, of interconnected web, and each point on that web is a machine. And these machines can be computers, cell phones, tablets, robots, anything that's programmable and has some type of bandwidth or connection to the internet and has the ability to process transactions. Picture that, right? So picture my laptop or your cell phone or your friend's laptop or cell phone on the spider web, and it's connected to each other peer to peer. So if I send a transaction to you, your friend's going to know about it. If I send a transaction to your friend, you're going to know about it. And our machines are recording that in real time. These machines are called nodes. N-O-D-E-S. So our machines are recording these transactions all at once. And it's getting updated to the rest of the other machines in the network. So picture that, guys. This is how I'm able to send you money in a faraway country. As long as you have an internet connection and machine connected to that internet, you can receive the transactions. And part of the fees that come out of that transaction aren't going to a central authority. It's going back into the network to help make it secure, to help make it faster, and to help make it process transactions better. Okay, so that's basically the gist of the payment structure. Now I'm going to go a little bit into how it's secured. So basically Bitcoin is secured by mining. People like to think of it as digital gold because you are mining with your computers. Basically, your computers are solving complex computational problems. They are solving these intensely hard algorithms that will help secure the network. And you need a lot of computing power for that. Back in the day, when Bitcoin first came out, you could use your laptop and secure the network no problem. Now, the difficulty of these algorithms has gotten so hard as the network is being used so much more that you need advanced computer chips to be able to mine Bitcoin. There's businesses and operations behind it. It is very serious now. Mining aside, people have the question, should you invest? Should I invest in Bitcoin? Now I know what it is. I kind of get the idea. It's this decentralized currency. If you came here for financial advice, I'm not the one to tell you that. But I can tell you a review of the currency and what I think it's going to do. Bitcoin is one of the first currencies out there. In fact, it is the first currency. It is the mother of all cryptocurrencies. The creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, goes by an alias that's not his real name, and no one knows if he's a one person or a group of people, but he is the creator of Bitcoin. And what he stays under the radar, and he wanted to spark this whole revolution of the blockchain. Now we see all these other projects and coins taking a piece of Bitcoin's code and improving on it, or taking their own code and improving on some of the things Bitcoin has trouble with, to create a better blockchain, to create decentralized authorities where we don't have to rely on banks and middlemen and escrow agents to perform transactions between us, because the code takes care of that. The code is law. So that's pushed out of the way. This was Satoshi Nakamoto's vision. This is what he wanted the blockchain world to do, and Bitcoin was the first child to do that. So Bitcoin is in the space. It has first mover advantage. Now, since it has first mover advantage, it is one of the first protocols in the space. It has the most usage by network effects right now, if not Ethereum. That's another coin I will talk about in another video. Bitcoin is one of the first currencies to have done it. And because that, everyone knows about it, mostly. There's this little chance anyone knows about any other coin. So that's the first currency under the spotlight. So when things go well with Bitcoin, the price skyrockets. When it goes bad with Bitcoin, the price plummets. And that's why you see these massive volatile price rises. It's so easy to invest in. There's no brokers in between. Although there are some sites where you can use a broker to buy Bitcoin for you. But there are big one-stop shops like Coinbase where you can buy straight up Bitcoin for fiat money. At least in the US, it's Coinbase. That's where I'm stationed. So that's where I use fiat to buy Bitcoin. So you can it's pretty easy to buy Bitcoin. And you store it in these things called wallets. These wallets allow you to hold your own Bitcoin without any other person touching it. No bank, no government can control your funds. Only you can, because you have the keys to your wallet that only you know and that you're responsible for storing. And you can send money to other people from this wallet, and you can receive the Bitcoin in this wallet. So that's how the payment works. Now, I got sidetracked. I'll go back to the point about investing. People normally don't really trade Bitcoin that much, at least most people that I know. Most people hold on to it for a storage of value. And they sit on it and they speculate in hopes that it appreciates in price. A lot of people do this. It's very common in the space. Bitcoin is also used to buy other cryptocurrencies. It's used as a measure of transaction, as a trading pair. People use it to trade other cryptocurrencies. So that's why its volume is enormous right now. And that's why its value is also enormous in the space, because it controls most of the crypto space. Its dominance hovers between around 28% to 45% of the market at any given time. Usually that's how it is. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Is this something that you guys did this pique your interest? Are you interested in learning more about cryptocurrencies from this video? Did the concept of decentralization get you thinking a little bit? Is this something you would particularly invest in? And I'll be honest, I don't hold any Bitcoin in my portfolio. Not because I don't like the coin and the project, but I think there's other ways for me to grow and diversify my investment. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Are you investing in it? What do you think is the future potential of Bitcoin if you've been in the space for a while? And even if you haven't, what do you think the future potential is? Love to see what you guys think. But thanks a lot, guys. Josh of We Talk Crypto. Remember to hit and subscribe if you like this. All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.